The morning frost looks so good, and it's extremely interesting to photograph it, extremely on this type of fields where we have roads, where we have a little piece of forest and some trees. The landscape from today is going to be completely different from what you've seen recently in my vlogs, because mainly of this frost that I saw this morning when I wake up. So let's start exploring this field and let's see what we can find in a place like this, where I'm pretty sure many of you live. Many of you have this type of fields around your area, and I think this should be an interesting vlog to show you how I would photograph places like this. So let's go. Today I'm going to go back and forth between the 70 to 200 millimeter and the 24 to 105. I will start using the 70 to 200 because my main subject is going to be minimal approaches to the landscape, and I will concentrate on hills, on trees, on patches of forest, even patches of ground that are not yet covered by snow. And this is the thing that I think can make interesting photos in a place like this. These minimal shots where you are thinking of the landscape as points or lines, and the minute you think about it as points of lines, you create geometry with these lines and with the top of the hills and the shape of the forest and maybe a dot, a tree and stuff like that. So let me try and show you the first shot that I'm going to do. It's that hill behind me, and you can also see there is a small patch of dirt over there that's not covered in snow. So I will try to capture that and show it to you as a simple shape, as a simple thing that lies there and it's covered in this morning snow. It's a beautiful moment, and you need to know how to exploit it, I think, in order to get some interesting photos. You're not making too much physical effort, and you can concentrate more on your photography and the way you are visualizing and seeing the landscape around you. So let's start photographing some top hills and show you the photos. A minimalistic approach to landscape photography, it's a great exercise for you to develop your way of seeing the landscape in a completely different way, because you are forced to take things out of context. That is why I think it's difficult to do this type of photography. It's not always a success. Even though you frame simple elements, this doesn't mean that it's going to be good minimalistic photography. But it's a good exercise. You can train your eye through multiple moments when you do landscape photography like this, and you can master this type of photography, and at some point you might enjoy it so much that you do only this type of photography. The simple things in landscape photography, I think, look much better than the big complicated things. Of course, that the big panoramas, the big sunrises, the big sunsets look so impressive, but a statement of your artistic development and your artistic way of expression stands in photographing the same place in a completely different way from what all the other photographers are doing. That is why I recommend you to do this type of landscape photography. So I will continue now to go on this road, and I will see what other shots I can make. This was it for today, and I really hope that this way of photographing the landscape will make you think to the possibilities that maybe are in front of you or near you and you are not exploring it enough. So if you're not already subscribed to this YouTube channel, please consider subscribing, or better yet, just subscribe and hit the bell notification icon to know exactly when I make a new upload. And if you are already subscribed, thanks for watching and commenting and supporting me and sharing my videos, so share them. And until next time, keep on photographing is the only way that you can get better. Bye bye.